What's up, Samsung? Welcome to our last Fit Fact Friday of July. Went quick, huh? If you're like us, then you're more than elated to soak up new recovery tactics. And while the options might seem endless and you're not really sure what works, we won't know what's actually effective for us until we give it a chance. After all, everything in fitness takes time and consistency, so why would recovery be any different? So with that being said, today we're going to go in depth about contrast therapy and how spending time in different temperatures can unlock our bodies like never before. Whether you've tried them or not, ice baths as a form of regeneration have been used for quite some time. On the flip side of that, while they haven't been as popular, using a heated environment provides a similar effect. It's actually pretty common to find facilities these days that offer both, which is great news for us. We'll get into the details in just a bit, but having both readily available are the key to contrast therapy and its effectiveness. So, let's get into how it works and what it does for us. Contrast therapy is best performed when you can hone in on three different things. The first being timing. While there are specific amounts of time that are recommended, the best practice is to listen to your body. Notice how you react to the temperature of the environment, and if things get too unbearable, simply switch to the other side. If you're looking for something a bit more dialed in, spend 5 minutes in one temperature and then switch back and forth for another 5 minutes until you hit a 30-minute mark. Next, you want to consider immersion, or how much of your body you're exposing to the medium. While we want to perform and eventually submerge almost our entire body, there are instances where you can perform contrast therapy on just one particular aspect, like your feet, for example. Lastly, you've got to dial in the right temperature. For cold, anywhere from 40 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and for hot, 100 to about 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Getting hot and getting cold. Now it's time to get into what it can do for us. The typical benefits, like prevention of delayed onset muscle soreness, increased blood flow, and less swelling, can all be attributed to the way that different temperatures affect our blood flow pathways. While the heat acts to vasodilate or expand our blood vessels, the cold does the exact opposite and vasoconstricts or narrows our blood vessels. The back and forth between this is the exact phenomenon and biological reason why contrast therapy does what it does. Before you plunge into the weekend, make sure to let us know your preferred form of contrast therapy. Later, y'all.